Get out of here. Go on. Go on. Oh, good grief. There's another chicken in the garden. Come on. Out of here, you guys. Come on. Go, go, go. Out, out, out. Okay. Hey everybody, so today is another beautiful day out, and so I'm finally getting to get out here and do a little bit of garden work. So, what are you doing?
Trying to get some butterflies.
Ah, that sounds like a fun thing to be doing. So anyway, I wanted to show you really quick what I've got going on out here. I am covering the walkways really thick with cardboard and then laying a nice thick layer of hay over it. And then the uncovered spots are where my planting beds are. And they look really narrow compared to the walkways, but these little narrow ones is where my tomatoes are going to go. And by the time they grow up, big and bushy and all that, I like to have the wide walkways so I can get down it with baskets and stuff like that, and we have enough room to pick the tomatoes and stuff. So anyway, I had somebody ask if I had decided to pull up the wood or leave it, and I decided to leave it. I have been pulling up some of it if it comes up easy when I rake over it. I'll go ahead and pull it up, but then if it stays stuck down, then I just leave it, because I've discovered that the wood is starting to decompose. So far I have got my walkways between my tomatoes done, and then I'm starting over on this area of the garden. What I'm planning to do is go all the way around the edge with cardboard, and then I'm covering it with hay, and then throughout the whole middle section there I'm going to make beds about the size like that right there. And then I have no idea if this is going to work or not, but my plans for my beds that I'm going to plant is that I'm going to throw in some compost, and then I'm going to take a nice thick layer of newspaper and lay down over that, and then I'm going to take some potting soil and throw that on top. That way I can plant my seeds and stuff like that in it. My sister recently moved out of a house and into an apartment building where she doesn't have any yard space. So she gave me all of her containers, because she used to do container gardening and she's not planning on using them anymore. And so I thought I would use the dirt out of these things to cover the newspaper in the planting beds. I figured that this dirt is pretty much weed free to a certain point, or at least it has less weeds in it than probably my compost does. So I will use that to plant like the lettuces and radishes and things like that. And then I figure once I run out of the dirt and stuff like that, then I will go on to plan B, which I'm not sure what that's going to be yet. So I'll probably maybe do a little tilling for this year and till up the rest of the beds to plant things in. And then come this fall, I'm going to cover the whole entire garden with compost and try to get a deep mulch garden going. My sister also gave me her pot of strawberries, and so I'm really excited about that. I'm going to be transplanting those over here in my strawberry bed. So my strawberry bed looks kind of sad and pathetic right now. I had a lot of problems with our cats getting into it last year and peeing everywhere and killing out the strawberries. So I'm going to have to figure out some kind of fence to keep them out, and so hopefully I'll have better luck this year with that. So, but anyway, I need to get these strawberries planted in there sometime soon. Okay, I've got Brooke out here helping me today with getting it mulched. Hopefully we can get a good portion of it done. Then I got Miley, who is catching butterflies today, right?
Yeah, I almost caught one.
Now the reason I'm not going ahead and covering up the whole entire garden is because I just started mulching this spring, and I didn't figure that there would be enough time for the hay and everything to break down and decompose into the soil and all of that. And so I figured that I would just go ahead and plant, for the most part, in the dirt that is already here, because I do know that this dirt is really good dirt. It has lots of nutrients and everything, because everything grew really well last year. And so I'm just going to go ahead and use that dirt as much as possible for this year, and then hopefully the weeds and stuff will be controlled really well in the walkways. And then this fall I will go ahead and do a thick layer of mulch over the entire garden, and then hopefully next spring I can start out with that and not have to worry about putting the soil down and stuff like that. I'll just be able to scoot the mulch over and just go ahead and plant. So anyway, I'm hoping that it all works out that way. If it doesn't, then I guess I will just have to reevaluate and start over and figure out a new plan. And so what you got here?
I think I made the butterflies.
Habitat you made for them. Got some purple flowers and some dandelions and all sorts of things. And you've got a couple of sticks at the top. But yeah, you couldn't catch any butterflies today, huh? You had a neat little home for them made up.
I can make it again.
Well, that pretty well wraps up my video for today. I do have one question that I hope that you guys could answer for me. What do you guys think of using cottonseed hull as a mulch for the garden? I've used it a long time ago, maybe 10 years ago. I used to use it all the time to mulch with, mostly for flowers, and I did a little bit in the garden. But I'm just curious what you think of it. I've done a little research on it, and I've found basically mixed review, about 50-50. I'm sure it's probably one of them things that it's just whatever your own personal preference is. So, but I'm just curious what you guys would think of it, because I have heard that the cotton gin out there will give it to you for free. You can just go get a pickup load of it. And I thought that might kind of help get the garden covered and everything, because I do still have a lot of hay left, but I'm going to run out before I get everything mulch that I want to get mulched. Anyway, let me know what you think of cottonseed hulls for mulch for the garden, and in the comments below, and I will give you further updates on my decisions later on. Thanks for watching.